week, President William Ruto was angry, publicly angry. First, he says some of you are habitual critics of government initiatives or initiated projects, that you find nothing good in anything from that end, to the extent that you are now opposed to church donations. Fact is, there was no excitement on the part of the head of state when he said this. Now, just a week ago, in his own accord, he called off the Adani deals. A day later, the courts asked for proof of cancellation. It now looks like the president was or is actually unhappy that the deals were indeed cancelled. He reasons that you cannot build an airport, yet you are a critic, or as a critic, you will stop at nothing to disparage those who are ready to invest their money for our collective benefit. So this palpable anger from the president, or President Ruto, is our concern tonight. Why is the president so angry with you or with us, who criticize or who he accuses of criticizing everything? To begin with, was the president's anger misdirected? Was he justified to be upset? And with who? Is it the court that had put on ice the takeover bid? Is it the court in New York that indicted the two Adanis and brought to fore new information that the government relied upon to cancel the contract, according to the president? If you must know, that indictment was due to massive bribery allegation, an equivalent of 34 billion shillings for energy contracts in the United States. When the president made this announcement on the floor of the August House, he got a standing ovation from the lawmakers. Same way he was applauded after dissolving the cabinet and also declining to assent to the Finance Bill 2024. So why is he upset a few days later, precisely 6 days later? Now, the president's anger could be misdirected, as I said. He wondered why some people would oppose the building of an airport in their own country. We believe it's high time the main airport is indeed upgraded. Mr. President, many Kenyans hold this same belief. The issue, however, many have is how this procurement was done and why it had to be this particular contractor. Most of those opposed to this deal are actually workers under the Kenya Airports Authority. They have stepped foot at that airport. They work at that airport. Now, the courts are not the enemies. The people who take the country for granted are and believe in this day and age Kenyans will be silenced are actually the problem. Those who believe that Kenyans should not be allowed to participate in decision making touching on some of their problems are indeed the problem. Those who want to eliminate public participation in matters of governance are the ones who should face the wrath of your anger, Mr. President, not those who are protesting and for a good cause. Now, tonight, the move to get a new contractor on board could have saved Kenya a good amount of embarrassment and, of course, some good funds. Now, this needs to be done above the table, so transparent that it leaves no doubt and no questions. This, Mr. President, is the way to get Kenyans to support government's initiative, not scolding them and reading the Riot Act. We all want development. We all yearn to do better. How is the elephant in the room? The headlines.